check out BigBadToyStore.com for this and other great toys. Oh no. Is this guy gonna add to the whole alien deli meat argument? I hope not.
Hey, what's up YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Bullsfire Airstrike. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. I don't have packaging, this is a review sample, I don't have actual packaging for it, but here's the shipping box it came in, which apparently they used as a stepping stool. Yay! UPS. Yay! And it was a day late. A day late and crushed. Yay! Yay! Whatever. So moving right along, here we have Airstrike, which is Bullsfire's take on a masterpiece, Swoop. And it looks really good. And here he is in his pterodactyl mode, pteranodon mode, whatever, dactyl don mode, whatever you want to call it. Hey, it's up to you. But very, very nicely done. And he does have some weight to him. There is a bit of die cast in him. And he is a very, very nicely done figure. And we'll get in closer on the head sculpt. You can see all done right here in nice gold chrome. And yes, it is a fingerprint magnet, but it still looks really good. Got the eye picked out there in a nice blue, and just some nice molded in details here along the beak. And the wings right here, all chromed out, and a very impressive wingspan, as you can see. And lots of molded details, and a lot of these molded details, if not all of these molded details, are right off of the original G1 Swoop, which is very cool. And you even have some details here picked out in paint. And it just looks really, really nice. Very nicely done. Got the legs here, also chromed out. Got some gold chrome here on the bottom parts of the feet. Again, just more chrome, more details. There's also these bits here picked out in paint, which actually look like the stickers that are on the G1 Swoop. And yeah, right. Look, you can even see. You can see me in his wings. Yeah, you got the backpack right here. Again, nicely molded. Obviously, this is the legs of the robot. And again, some more nice details, molded and picked out in paint. And yeah, he's very nicely done. Really, really cool. Now for comparison, we'll bring in G1 Swoop. Oh, precious. Precious. So precious. So again, you can see, you can take a closer look here. You can basically see pretty much all the details in the G1 Swoop's wings is on Bullsfire's Airstrike. And that's really cool. You know, and even some of the sticker detailing actually ends up being molded detailing on Airstrike, which is very nicely done here. Turn them around so you can get another look at that. You can see again just how some of those details were nicely reproduced here. You can see these bits right here, again, molded and painted, whereas on the G1 Swoop, they're stickers. But, yeah, they did a really good job on this guy. Really did. So there he is with G1 Swoop. Here he is with, of course, Masterpiece Grimlock. So you can see how they look together. So there you have those two. And here he is with Fans Toys Scoria. So if you're just Frankensteining a team of third-party Dinobots, you pretty much got half the team already. So there you got these three. So, and they look good together. 3 different companies, but they look good together. Nonetheless, they look really, really good together. I'll get these guys out of the way. But yeah, very, very, very nicely done. Really do like it. Now, articulation-wise, in pterodactyl mode, pteranodon mode, whatever dactyldon mode, the head can move up and down. You do have full range of movement here. You can look, almost not completely straight up, but that's as far up as his head can go. His head can go all the way down. You can open his mouth. There's even some molded details here in his mouth, which is pretty cool. You got that. The wings can move up and down at this hinge. They can also rotate at this hinge, and they can also pivot outward on this hinge. And right here at this hinge, they can also move up and down like that. These back legs, they do rotate with that. There is also a knee hinge there with good range of movement, and the claws can open and close and be angled however you like. So if you want to put them in a flying pose of some kind, you can totally do that. If you have like a flight stand you could prop him up on, you can totally do that, and he will look very, very cool. His little claws up here are also on a hinge, so they can move up and down. He does have these little guns here molded in also, and they can rotate, and they're okay. I don't care for them too much, so I actually just leave them angled down like that. I just leave them out of the way. And the little claws here have full range of movement, so you can do with them what you want. Again, I'll just rotate the little guns down right there. Joints are really stiff on this guy too. But yeah, little claws can move up and down. So, he does have a good bit of posability, all things considered. If you want to get him in a kind of a perched. There's also, forgot to mention, he also does have a thigh swivel, which is pretty cool. Not necessary, but it's really cool that they included this. He actually does have thigh swivels here. But, you can kind of get him in a, see if we can. Kind of just put him in a little perch position. It is possible. It's just kind of a case of getting all the weight. Oops. Getting the weight distributed. But you can. Now again, this is a test shot, so, I'm sure some of the joints will be tightened up in the final version, but if you get everything kind of, if you get the weight distributed just right, you can actually get him in a nice kind of perched position. But, yeah, he's really cool, though. He is very, very cool, I will say. Now, of course, he does come with accessories. He does come with his 2 missile launchers here. Now, these don't actually fire, even though they look like they should, but no, they don't fire. You see the tip here, nicely chromed out in gold and nicely molded. Very cool. It does have the handle here that you flip out for robot mode to use as a hand weapon. So it comes with 2 of those. You see here there are 2 posts right here, and underneath each wing you got 2 ports. So you just take them, line them up, plug them in. Now again, they're a little loose, but again, keep in mind this is the test shot, so all these things will be tweaked and tightened in the final version, but they still hold on very well. So these guys, missile launchers, right there. He also comes with his sword, which is all chromed out in silver and red chrome, and does look like his G1 sword. And again, fingerprint magnet. But yeah, very nicely done. And this just stores back here. You can see right here, there's a little groove right there. And you just take the handle, just feed it right in there. It doesn't actually clip into place or anything. It's actually pretty loose in here. But as you can see, the legs kind of come in at an angle, so that basically will hold the sword in and keep it from falling out, and basically gives him a tail. So there you have your storage for all of his weapons. And again, you got those little, you got these little guns flipped out if you want, but I don't care for them too much. But yeah, very cool. I really do like this guy. He's very nicely done. Very, very nicely done. So, let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's. The first thing we'll do is we'll just take all these weapons out, put them off to the side. Yeah, I mean, you can leave the missiles on if you want to, but, you know, just makes life a little bit easier if you just take them off and put them to the side. So, get down to transformation. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to come back here to the backpack. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this back section right here. You're going to hold this section here. You're going to pull this up. And that will come untabbed. And in turn, will untab the rest of the foot. So there is actually a shifting piece right here. That will lock in place. Now, when you're transforming him back into dinosaur mode, you'll see right here, there is this tab right there on this black piece. That tab will go into this slot right there. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to take this and plug that in there first. Like that. And once you do that, you see there's a little gap right here. And once you have that tab in there, you're going to take this back portion here, push it down, and that will lock all that into place. So that's how you're going to do that when you're putting them into dinosaur mode. But again, to undo it, you just want to pull back on the knee and pull the leg out and just make sure that's all clicked into place. And bring that leg down. Let's do that. Take the foot, extend it outward, then you can bring it up, open this up, like that. And then you're going to take this leg right here, and you're going to bring this back, close up the foot, just bend it down like that. You're going to leave it like this for now because there's going to be a step to compact this a bit more. So we'll get to that in a bit. But there you basically have a leg done. Second verse, same as the first. Come back here, pull that up, extend it, just make sure that it's come all the way forward. Bring that leg down, extend that downward, flip up the foot. Oh, there we go. Make sure it's extended all the way out. Flip up the foot, bring out the heel spur. This out. Oh, there we go. Still wasn't all the way out. There we go. Open up the foot. Take the dino foot, bring that around, close that up, just fold that in like that on that joint, and there you got the legs all done. Now you're going to come back here, you're going to take these panels, right here, you see they're on a double hinge, and you're going to unpeg them and flip them up, like that. So there you have that all done. Now, if you own a Masterpiece Starscream or any Masterpiece Seeker, this section will look extremely familiar to you. So we'll get down to this section right here. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to untab the arms right here. You're going to bring them out like that. Flip down the fist. Flip down the fist. You're going to take these little sections right here and you're going to bring them up like that. You're going to come right in here to the center portion. You're going to split this down the middle and you're going to take this and swivel this out and down like that. Swivel that out and down like that. This little center portion here, this little bottom portion here will also slide inward like that, as you can see. Just bring that in like that, and there you go. You want to bring the arms up so they're facing towards you, and then that will allow you to bring these sections down just like that. It's starting to look familiar. It should. You want to take this section right here, this little panel, just rotate it 180. Like that. And then you're going to take the head and you're going to bring it all the way down. Now, you see here, there's actually little slots on the cheeks here of the pterodactyl, which are made for these little tabs right here in the chest. So these little tabs in the chest will go into these slots on either side of the Dino Mode head. So once you get that down to here, you're just going to take this whole assembly, bring it down, And then you're just going to take those tabs and push them in like that to lock everything in place, which I don't think it did. We'll get it. We'll get it. And this side went in. It's kind of hard to see where exactly it is. And this is one part that does kind of scare me because you are kind of dealing with chrome here. So this is one part that does kind of freak me out a little bit. Just trying to get these tabs lined up so they will actually plug in. It's scary. It's a little scary. But come on. See, I always think, it always sounds like it gets it, but see, that's the only part that kind of scares me. It's just, you know, because you're dealing with the chrome here, and you're trying to basically kind of wiggle this around so it gets into that slot, and it's a little bit scary. But, see, I always think I have it right there, but I don't. Come on. Oh, I'm going to mess up all this chrome. Ah, it's scary. I think I got it. Kinda. Oh, yeah, I did get it. Oh, nope. Yeah. That's the only part that does kind of scare me. Is that right there. So you have that. You just open up the hands. Like that. You take the wings, fold them back, and again you have a lot of hinges here so you can orient them however you'd like, you know, angle them up. Again, the base of the wings is much like the MP Seeker mold. Like that. And his head likes to split down the middle. Again, this is a test shot, so don't sit there and be like, oh, look at this piece of garbage just falling apart on him. Like, no, it's a test shot, so. Again, the final product will have all of these issues fixed. So once you have that done, you just take the head, bring it up, and it's also on this hinge right here, so you're going to take the head and bring it back, and then it will sit where it's supposed to sit. It'll sit where a head is supposed to sit, and you come here and flip up the shoulder pads right there. Oops, didn't mean to pop that off. Whoopsies, oopsies. Get on there. Come on, man. There we go. So this one likes to fight me. For some reason I don't have problems with the other one. Nope. Well, that just went all kinds of wrong. Get in there, man. There we go. It's only that one that likes to mess with me. The other one is pretty cooperative. And I think... Oh, no, wait. Actually, now that we have this section down here, you can kind of bring... You'll bring the legs up, the dinosaur mode legs. You can bring them up so they're a little more flush against the back. Again, you can make use of that swivel right there and just bring them up against the back like that if you want. That kind of collapses things up a bit more. Again, totally up to you how you want to deal with those feet. And we got everything? Yep, I believe we do. Oh yeah, and just orient. Let's rotate the arms so the elbows are facing which way they're supposed to go. Oh, his hand popped off. Again, test shot. It's a test shot. So, like I said, all these issues will be fixed. In the final product, everything will be tweaked and tightened appropriately. So, you don't have to worry about yours falling apart. It's just the nature of the test shot. That's why it's called a test shot. But I believe we're done here. So there we have Airstrike in his robot mode. And it looks really good. It's a very nice looking robot mode. You take these little claws here. I like to just kind of flip them back. But yeah, very, very nicely done. Looks really, really good. Love the blue paint here. They use a nice metallic blue paint here on this chest portion. And yeah, he looks really, really good. Getting closer on the head sculpt. Very nice head sculpt. Very cool. Got the eyes picked out in blue. Just very, very nice. And overall, very nice design. Again, lots of nice molded in details. And he still even has the fake pterodactyl, Pteranodon feet molded in there and also done in chrome. You got some chrome right here also. Again, lots of details. Looks really, really good. I really am digging this guy. And a backpack full of chrome. But, yeah, very nicely done, though, all around. He does look really, really good. Articulation-wise, his head is on a ball joint, and very expressive ball joint, so you can pretty much get him, all kinds of wiggling, me swoop, And the arms are on a ratchet joint, so you can do a full 360. Of course, the wings will get in the way, but you can do a full 360. You do have inward and outward movements, and your shoulder pad will move to get out of the way. You do have a bicep swivel. You have double jointed elbows, which is very nice. You do have a wrist swivel. The hands, the thumb is on a ball joint, and each finger has 2 joints, one at this knuckle and one at this knuckle. So all 4 fingers are posable. Oops. Except when his hands fall off. Yeah, you know what? This is better this way. I can better demonstrate. Or are they fused together? No, I think they're fused together. Oh, nope, they're not. No, they're all pinned together. Okay. I thought each finger was actually individually posable, but no, they're only individually posable at this knuckle. They're all actually pinned together at this knuckle right here, so you can't move each finger individually. Here, I learned something. They have that. Nothing at the waist, of course, due to the way it transforms. There's no waist movement. The legs can go forward. They can go back. Again, you do have to kind of deal with these legs. But do go forward. They only go back slightly. You do get outward movement. Again, things do kind of get in the way. But you have your outward movement. You do have a thigh swivel. You have 90 degrees of movement there at the knee. And the feet can pivot up and down. And you do get some tilt. So the feet are on a ball joint. The feet are die cast, and there's even some die cast in the leg. I mean, literally in the leg. I had to take this leg apart to fix something, and there are literally blocks. There's a big block of die cast in the leg. So, he has weight to him. So when you just plant him down, he will stay planted. So he is very stable, very sturdy. Get that back on him. Yeah, so he's very stable, very sturdy, and very cool. Now, of course, he does have his 2 missile launchers here, which again, you can flip these handles down. They will click into place. You can see there's a little tab right there. And he does have slots on the insides of his palms right there. So you can just take this and push it into his palm. Like that. And just wrap the fingers around it. So you can hold them as handheld weapons. And if you don't want them holding them, again, you can just leave them plugged into the wings. Like that, if you want. And the sword is the same deal. See right there, it has that little tab right there. Nice chromed out tab. And you can plug his sword into his hand. Like that. Just close the fingers around it. Like so. And there he is, holding his weapons. So. Yeah, he's really cool. He is really cool. Again, some minor little issues, but again, that's because it's a test shot and, all that stuff will be fixed. He does have some nice silver paint here on the upper part of the thighs here. And, again, little scuffed on mine, but again, test shot, so you won't have to worry about that. But still, very, very nicely done. I really do like this guy. Now for comparison, here he is with G1 Swoop. Ooh, mine doesn't like to stand. A little off balance. Heel spurs. What are heel spurs? I didn't know nothing about heel spurs in G1. There he is with G1 Swoop. Precious. And again, just to show off that a lot of the molded details that you see in G1 Swoop, and even to some of the sticker details, are actually now molded details on Airstrike. You can see a lot of it does match up. Again, really cool how they faithfully, recreated all the details here on this figure. Very, very cool. So here we have him with Swoop, and bring in some other Masterpiece figures. Here he is with Sideswipe. And we'll bring in Prowl too, since they're both basically the same heights. So here he is with Sideswipe and Prowl. So there you have that. Here he is with Rodimus, in case you care how tall he is next to Rodimus. There he is with Rodimus. Here he is with Soundwave. You can see how they look together. Here he is with Starscream, which again, they have a kind of similar transformation. There he is with Starscream. Here he is with Prime, MP10. You can see how they look together. And here he is with his other Dinobot buddies. Here he is with Grimlock. You can see how he scales with Masterpiece Grimlock. And we'll also bring in Scoria. Fans Toy Scoria. You can see Scoria is quite a bit bigger. Now again, this works a lot better if you give Grimlock the lifts that Scoria came with. And all this kind of evens out a lot better. So, there you go. You can see that definitely evens things out a lot better. So, there you have that. But, yeah, he's honestly a really cool figure. Very, very nicely done. Yeah, just a faithful representation of the G1 character. Just nice sculpting, nice details all around. I love the chrome. You know, I'm a fan of chrome. Some people don't like chrome. I am a fan of chrome, and I think the chrome on this guy is done really, really well. He looks really good. He looks really just premium as far as I'm concerned. And yeah, he's a really, really good looking figure, and I really, really do like him. And would definitely recommend him. Now, I mean, keep in mind, I think there are 3 third-party companies right now doing Masterpiece Dinobots, so you have options. So if this version does not appeal to you, then you have 2 other options you can go for. You can go for Fans Toys or, what do they call it? Gigapower, I think, is the company that's making another set of Masterpiece Dinobots. So you have options, but as far as this guy goes, he is a very, very nicely done figure. Really cool. He does feel solid. You know, he does have some minor little issues, but again, it's the test shot, so all that stuff will be fixed in the final product. But all around, though, I would definitely recommend this guy. He's a very, very nicely done figure, and definitely worthy of being on your shelf. And I want to give a big thanks to the good people at BigBadToyStore.com and the good people at Bullsfire for hooking me up with this review sample. Thank you very much for making this review possible. You guys rock! Thank you very much for this. This figure, honestly, really, really cool, and if you'd like to pre-order yours now, you can click the link down below, go to BigBadToyStore.com, and pre-order yours right now, or if you're watching this in the future, then go there and buy one now. So, either way, very cool figure. I would definitely recommend it. He's very, very nicely done. So, I think that's pretty much it for this guy. So, don't forget to check out EmGames, check out LoriPlan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Bullsfire Airstrike. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Yup, I remember the dust was so thick on me before, you had to use windshield wipers on your optic sensors. Me, Grimlock, know all about wipers. Want to hear good part of the story? Good part come, tell Swoop good part. That's pretty much it. Dust was really thick, but we got through okay. That's it? Yeah, it's the whole story. Hey, where you going? That worst story ever. You full of beryllium baloney. Me Swoop still can't get